talking about kids TV shows in kind of light of 90s nostalgia and type such. But this is going to be top 5 the strangest kids TV shows in my opinion. I obviously haven't seen every kids TV show, and there's probably a lot of really recent ones that I probably haven't seen that are maybe really weird. But obviously, and there's a fly. And obviously I haven't seen them all. So without further ado, this is my top 5 strangest kids TV shows, but you let me know down in the comments below what is the strangest kids TV show you ever watched, or the strangest one that you've ever just seen in passing. Not all of these I have properly watched, so but yeah, what do you think is the strangest one? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, until then, we'll start with number 5, which is something that I never watched, but I had seen in passing when I was probably about maybe 10. I don't know. I was too old to watch the show, but I was still watching kids TV shows on certain channels, and I flicked through, and it would be around, and it'd be like, what is this? Or I was at the age as well where I would have friends who would have little brothers and sisters who may have it on, and I've just seen bits and bobs of this show, and it is Boobars, or Boobar. What is it? Boobars? Boobars. Or Boobar. I don't know. Anyway, basically, from what I can gather, basically it kind of seems a bit like a rip-off of Teletubbies, and they're these big colourful slobs that don't really speak but make funny noises. But it just seems very, very, very weird and strange. Really weird. Like, Teletubbies is weird and it nearly made the list. Teletubbies is just strange, kind of. Because they also have that Hoover called Nunu. And anyway, we're not about Teletubbies. But this is weirder because I don't know what they are. They're just like these blobs. So, they don't speak. They're very strange. I just kind of think it's a bit of a weird show. So yeah, that's number 5. At number 4, we have one that you may not have heard of. I don't know if many people have heard of this one. It's Angela Avoconda. Now this show I always found weird, and I wasn't sure if I liked it. I watched it occasionally, and basically it was done in a weird kind of animation, and basically it was kind of like paper, like stop motion type thing. And if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. Like, they have real faces, but they're like cut out, you know. And so the animation is kind of strange, so I think that kind of gives it a weird vibe anyway. But like the main girl, Angela Avoconda, she's kind of just a brat, and she's very it's just, I don't know, everybody in it nobody really has a nice personality. I don't know, everybody in it seems very, you don't like them. So it's an odd show because I feel like I'm not liking the people, but I'm watching it. I don't know, it's very weird. But I remember I used to watch it, but I used to think it was very strange, and I think it was supposed to be that way. I don't know, does anybody else remember? Because, you know, it's years since I've watched this, but I just remember thinking that it was weird, and now looking back, it's something that I'm like, that was such a, it just seems like a strange show in my mind. Yes, that's Angela Avoconda. At number 4, we have a newer kids show, and this is a kids show. Even though I'm looking at it, I was like, wait, is this even a kids show? I don't know what age of children you would show this to, because I wouldn't show it to little kids for sure. So I'm not really sure because I haven't really watched it myself, but I have seen bits of it, and I did do about it a little bit when I studied media a couple of years ago. And it is Adventure Time. This show just seems so bizarre and so strange, and I don't have a clue what's going on. I mean, I've watched, I think, 1 full episode, and I was just like, what? And I've seen bits and parts of things, and I'm like, whoa, what is this show? It's this weirdest cartoon, and you've probably heard of Adventure Time now. I guess it's kind of, it's, you know, it's fairly famous at the moment. And I was, at some points of it, I'm just like speechless. I'm like, what the hey is going on? And at some moments of this, I don't think look like a kids TV show. I was like, this is a kids show. It's very confusing. It's on Cartoon Network. I don't know. Do you guys know more about Adventure Time than me? Because I have no idea. Do you think it's strange, or is it just me? I was like, this is just so weird. Even like down to some character designs. There's some like characters that I've seen it, and I'm just like, gosh, they just look very, what is that? What is it? But yeah, so that's Adventure Time. Now at number 2, we have one that I did used to watch when I was younger, and I enjoyed it, and that's Clef Twins. Clef Twins is a weird show. I feel like it's not, I feel like it's kind of borderline in like, well, it's nowhere near as bad as South Park, but it's kind of, it's a naughtier, not naughty, I don't know how to explain it. Basically it's about these 2 twins, and one is purple. Why? I don't know. And he was always kind of like the brattier one, but he seemed kind of like a man. I don't know, it's weird. They're children, but they don't seem necessarily like children. And the situations, the friends they have are very obscure, I suppose, and they don't feel like they're children. I don't know why, it's very weird. But Clef Twins is very, I don't know, it seemed more like it was borderlining, you know, the situation of what they said. It was kind of inappropriate and things like that. So I always thought it was a weird one. But I did used to like Clef Twins. Did anybody else watch Clef Twins? I liked Clef Twins. But now looking back, I'm like, huh, what an odd thing to be a kids show. And then finally at number 1, I think this is a weird show for kids, just completely. I used to watch this show, and I don't know why. And it is Yvonne of the Yukon. Yvonne of the Yukon. It's about an old guy, this old man. I think he's old, he seems old. This old guy who kind of travels around, and he's very small. He's just very kind of unattractive looking. I don't understand why it would appeal to children, this show. It's about him and his adventures and travels, and he's travelled and been around, and he got frozen, and then some dog peed on him, and he came back to life, and it's this whole thing. And he drinks. I'm sure he drinks. I couldn't say that for sure, but I'm sure I've seen him drinking. And you know why do children? I don't know. I liked it as well, but I don't know why. It was very strange because the main character in a kids TV show to be a man, and I don't know why I think that's weird. I just do, because of the way he looks. When you see, you'll be like, oh yeah, that is weird. Like, you know, usually kids TV shows are based around children or characters or cartoons, but it was just this old guy, and he travelled around, and yeah, so I just kind of feel that's a bit strange now. And I don't know why. It's because of his way he is. So, in my experience of what I have seen, that to me was the weirdest one looking back. But yeah, until then guys, let me know your strangest kids TV show down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed this different type of top 5. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you are a newbie, come and join on in the team. And until then guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!